Hey, Mom.
How you feeling? Do you still get jet lag?
Yep, I don't know if it ever really goes away, but I usually find that sleeping helps.
Oh, okay. I can send you some sleepy time tea if you need it.
Yeah, that would be great, actually.
Okay, I'll do that. You need your rest. Tell that coach that you need more minutes, too.
I tell him every day.
He doesn't want to listen?
Well, I gotta earn them.
You are your father's son. Well, keep working hard. You'll get them.
All right. Thanks, Mom. Love you.
Bye, Prez.
Bye.
Trying to be like Prez, man. Trying to be like Prez.
Trying to be like
PT.
Oh, no, they got me, man. What?
Hey, rookie life.
Dang.
Oh, whoa.
What am I gonna do about this?
Not today.
Oh, they got you too?
Yeah, man.
Hey, my car's clean. You need a ride?
Yeah, man. You need a ride?
I mean, we gotta clean these up sometime.
You know what? I'm going to get a trash can. I got y'all.
Yo, Denver's car didn't get tagged, man. That's not a good sign.
He'll be all right. Look, it's nothing like some gentle hazing to, like, make us feel part of the
Hey,
team.
but yo, he's a rookie too. We gotta get him up to speed. Gotta look out for him. We should get him in the gym with us.
All right, cool, if you want to. Look, how about we talk about that later? Let's just pay somebody to clean these cars up and go.
Bet.
There it is.
Shotgun.
Oh, good call.
Nice try, though.
I was almost there.
Nice try.
I was almost there.
Denver, nice whip.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you guys go? Oh, they're hazing me now. Here it goes. Y'all, it's time to haze
Yo, Denver, we're right here.
Right here. Come on, man. Give us a
Come on.
ride.
Now y'all need a ride.
Yeah, hurry up.
Now y'all want to ride from Denver. Matter of fact, no aux cord, no charge of your phone. Matter of fact, both y'all sit in the back seat, and I'm dropping y'all off at the bus stop. How about that?
Man, hurry.
You were so petty.
So petty. Just open the door, man.
Nah.
Nah.
It's the home of the Wizards here in Washington, D.C. as 2K Sports brings you today's action live from the Verizon Center. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side are analysts Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. From the sideline, we'll have the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a bit. For the Washington Wizards, they come in off a good outing against the Magic in Orlando.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
They were relentless on the offensive end. They had good decision-making, outstanding execution. They went in and quieted a very hostile crowd.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, the connection between Prez and his former high school coach, Washington Falls, goes beyond your typical coach-player relationship. Coach Falls acted as a role model at times for Prez after his father passed, guiding him both on and off the court. And it helps that Coach Falls himself was a highly successful college player, and he's challenged Prez to make the most out of his talent. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And so often for NBA players, a high school coach is so much more than a coach.
It's a great point. I mean, I remember Washington Falls playing in college way back in the day, and you can see his no-nonsense style and how he coached Prez.
We have some explosive players on the floor on both sides.
But I tell you, when you talk about dynamic transition opportunities, we are in for a thrill because you get these kinds of matchups on the perimeter that can be so explosive in the open floor, Kevin. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It's not hard to get up for these games, even a regular season game for these players, is it?
We're talking about the best players in the world. They're going to give us a highlight reel show.
What fun. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so in the game for the Rockets. To the left wing. Another shot. And Marjanovic with the layup.
Boy, kept the possession alive with the offensive rebound. You have to love the effort and getting the putback opportunity.
And here is Beal. Both teams will make substitutions. Caldwell Pope against Young. Here's Porzingis, and it's in off the backboard.
Yeah, Porzingis so good at squaring up his body when he pulls up for that mid-range jumper.
Timeout called the Rockets. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Fresh can't get it to go.
Boy, clear breakdown on defense. They're fortunate that he didn't make them pay.
And Porzingis again. Porzingis has got 6.
You know, Porzingis' size obviously will make him a threat at the rim, but that athleticism a problem as well.
Here's Fresh. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And Fresh recently doing something every NBA player dreams of as a kid. Signing a shoe deal. You figured it was only a matter of time.
And from what I've heard, there are some pretty generous checks coming his way as the company believes he could end up being the face of the basketball division in no time. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Well, many know about the tragedy that Prez has had to battle through the loss of his father. But he did have a great mentor in his life with his high school coach, Washington Falls.
Yeah, and when you talk to Prez about Coach Falls, he will just gush about how much he owes to him for helping him through his youth. He says he is the force in his life that keeps him grounded.
So it's the Wizards now. After the missed 3 from Fresh. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Beal against Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Fresh trains the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Beal against Gordon. The drive by Beal. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Outside Gordon. There's the pick. Pass to Fresh. Houston needs to get a shot off. Young's shot is off. Wizards leading by 6. The Wizards working the ball around now, and it's blocked. Here's Fresh. Softly drops in the floater.
Let's go. Keep
Fresh has got 7 points.
Went with the teardrop, and the timing had to be just right on the release, and it was.
Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis with a screen on Gordon. And Beal kicks to Porzingis. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Washington making some changes. Kuzmic's checked in, and it's Ish Smith in for Raul Neto. The Wizards have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
You know, what's interesting about Porzingis is, yes, was there an adjustment period in terms of his NBA career? No question. But he had a very good grasp of the culture when he came over, and he loves the American lifestyle. He's got the slang down. He's a very outgoing guy.
Pass to Fresh. There's the feed to Gordon. Misses the 3. And the culture shift for a lot of players coming from overseas, Doris, can just be an added task. But for Porzingis, might have made things easier.
I just love how Porzingis approaches everything, and he fits right in with what the fans want to hear. There's a confidence and a brashness that he plays with that quickly had fans flocking to him. He's got the perfect personality and embraces the culture of sport. So it's hard to think that he won't be a beloved player for all of his playing days.
Wizards leading by 7. And the pass to Smits. Outside, Porzingis. From 11 feet away. Over to the wing. And again, Washington, no good.
The defense fortunate that he didn't burn them there. You'd have to think he wouldn't miss that again.
Here's Fresh. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
His rebounding was extremely impressive, too. I mean, he snagged some huge boards out there.
Here's Fresh. They trail by 7. Back to Young from deep three-point range. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Bertanis, he's jacked in for Washington. And a switch here also for Houston. Rodney Hood's checked in for Eric Gordon. Here's Smits. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Defended by Young. Outside, Beal. Pulls from the top of the key. But they get it back. Pass to Smits. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Wizards up by 7. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And here's more from Prez now on his relationship with teammate Justice Young.
To be honest with you, man, our friendship didn't start off great. But I think what brought us together was our work ethic. I mean, we're both hardcore gym rats, man. We love the game. And that's a deep bond that you can't really teach, you know? You either have it or you don't. And I know we both have it.
How important is it, guys, to find common ground with your teammates? Washington going with a whole new group here. Here's Fresh. He's got 7. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
So much in the modern NBA game right now involves speed, especially at that point guard position. Doris, you played it and played it well. Who do you think is the hardest player to stay in front of in the NBA?
Yeah, there'd be a lot of guys on that list, but I think probably I would say Steph Curry. I mean, the mastery of the handle that he has. I mean, there are other guys. Look at Isaiah Thomas, his ability to be a big shot maker. He changed that franchise because he could close games. But just the most difficult individual contest on a night-by-night basis because of the range and the handle is Steph Curry.
The handle, it creates such space, which to me is just amazing what he does in terms of getting just that extra 6 inches to fire away.
Right, and he puts defenders on skates,
yes.
And they screen so well from Kevin, and you're right. You give them just a crease of daylight, and that thing's in your eye, as you like to say.
So on the floor for Houston. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
because this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
The dish now to Caldwell Pope. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Porzingis. No good there. And Houston the other way now. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And I think they can hold their heads high from that performance, you know, despite the final score being what it was.
Well, this was a competitive game, and it looked like it would end a lot closer. But that's the home court advantage kicking in. Those extra points down the stretch.
Now here's Caldwell Pope following the miss by Porzingis. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Young outside from past the arc. Rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And the Washington Wizards last season, Doris, 41 up and 41 down, and they ended up missing the playoffs for the first time in 3 seasons.
And remember, Kevin, this was a team that had made it to the second round and looked like a factor. And injuries played a role, and the East got better. And a new coaching staff will see if they can get back on the winning track.
And here we go. Washington fast break. Finish off the break. He has 5.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Passes it to Fresh. Young outside. Houston moving the ball around. And there's a whistle. That goes on Neto. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Houston, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. That free throw good from Fresh.
We are having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Both free throws good from Fresh.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
So it's the Wizards now. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Porzingis has got 6 in the quarter.
Hitting a high percentage of his shots. He's been a real catalyst for their success.
It's Young on the wing. Here's Fresh. He's got 14. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside, Porzingis. There's a good screen. Dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Can't capitalize on the good pick. Rockets trail by 7. From the arc. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. A chance here to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for Houston.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game.
That free throw good from Porzingis. And so many former players do go into broadcasting after their playing days. And Doris, when did you know that was a possibility for you?
Oh, I fell into this business, Kevin. Make no mistake, because I'll tell you, I had it all going on in college. Bad hair, bad clothes, bad teeth, you name it. Only thing I cared about in college was whether my jumper could match my dribble drive.
But you made the great transformation.
I'll tell you, I fell into it. I left coaching at Providence, and they put their games on radio and said, hey, why don't you give this a try? And little by little, sure, a little bit here, a little bit there, and next thing you know, I'm calling NBA games.
And we know coaches are so prepared. It comes out in your broadcast. I'm sure you have the same mindset toward broadcast that you did coaching.
Well, I think, if you're going to have any kind of success in life, it's about how much are you willing to pour into what you do. And because the game has always meant so much to me, you know how it is. We don't consider what we do work.
Right.
Preparation is fun. Watching games is fun. Calling games is fun.
Well, it comes out in your broadcast.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Porzingis sets the pick for Caldwell Pope. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Rockets trail by 8. There's 1:17 left in the first half of the game. It's Young on the wing. Now the pass to Fresh. From deep. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Just remarkable vision. Young is so talented at spotting the open man.
Caldwell Pope left side. Another miss by Caldwell Pope.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And what a nice play there between Orange Juice to set up that score.
And Young got the finish, but the pass from Prez was just as important.
Wizards leading by 3. 35 seconds left in the first half of the game. Floats one up. Here's Beal, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Beal's got 9.
Yeah, just like any true shooter, Bradley Beal not worried about the defender at all.
Young outside. 17 seconds left here in the second. To the paint. Three-pointer. And Prez getting the ball over to Justice Young for that triple.
Baby. And you could tell Prez was going to get that ball to Young outside when he caught it.
Beal, that's for 2. And that's not going to go. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Wizards lead by 2. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Hey, you looked really composed out there. Has patience on offense been a factor for you?
It's not always easy to stay patient and use restraint on offense, but I know the way I play, can work wonders for me. So I think just waiting for the right shot has always been where I've had success here so far.
No question, not forcing the issue, right?
Exactly.
Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Let's go, gentlemen. We still have one more half. Listen, I want to focus on shutting down Porzingis, okay? His post-up game is the best option they have going right now. I want us to front him on the block, put some pressure on that entry pass, and force them to swing the ball around. Pressure's on them, gentlemen. Make them earn every single point.
Welcome back to our nation's capital, everyone, with the Capitol building itself in our spotlight as we return to action here in Washington, D.C. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely... Rockets trail by 10. Ish Smith is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Kuzmic in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Fresh, the pass to Marjanovic. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
You know, the basket is good, but it's all about the assist there. That pass led him to just the right spot on the floor.
Beal with it. Now Green defending. Out to the right wing. A baseline J. Here's the three. Traps in the tray. He has 7.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Here's Fresh. 17 points in the game. And he makes that one. And it's 8 points for Eric Gordon.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Not the strongest play defensively, though. I mean, he was taken out by that screen far too easily.
Passes it to Bertens. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And the Wizards lead by 11.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
No, I mean, exactly. That's not an easy area for him to operate in with that kind of defensive setup. A nice job to get it up and over the bigger guy.
Green, the screen. Clock at 6. Fresh can't get it to go. Wizards leading by 11. To the right side. Pass to Smits. To the middle. Here's Bertens. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Of course, you've covered the game at so many levels, be it women's basketball, men's college, men's pro, and your view how significant are the differences in the game from one level to the other.
Yeah, I think that the gap is significant. Vastly different games. I like to say I cover 3 different sports, even though they all are only basketball. Women's basketball's at an entirely different point in its history. To me, the college men's game, you know, the skill level is there, and increasingly it's getting better. But not on the floor at any one point are 5 guys, all of whom have the athleticism or the skill set to make it to the NBA. What's striking to me about the NBA is on any given trip up the floor, and in all likelihood on the vast majority of them, you're going to see something special.
That is so true.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Here's Fresh. He's got 17.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Wizards leading by 9. Outside, Beal. The tray. The Rockets pull it in. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fresh, the pass to Green. Here's Fresh. Back to Green. Lets the 3 fly. That one doesn't drop.
You know, something's off. His shot mechanics, perhaps, and they need him to shoot it well right now.
And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
A 3-pointer off the mark.
They're trying to cut this lead, but he's shooting them right out of it.
And it's Beal in the corner. Beal can't get that one to fall.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
There's a minute 34 left here in the third quarter. And there's a whistle. That goes on Neto. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Here's Fresh. 17 points in the game. Oh, good with the triple. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Kuzmic. And Washington again with the bucket. Rockets trail by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Fresh. No good there.
it's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
So much of this game is played loose above the rim, but you still have to convert to count it.
Outside, Beal. Lots of room. Beal with another miss.
You're always surprised when he misses that kind of look, whether the defense is on him or not.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And this squad loves Young, a true leader who knows how to put his team on his back when they need him to.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
Woo! Anybody see frequency, huh?
19 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And Fresh picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I approve that steal. Presidential pardon.
7 seconds left in the third. There's Beal with the 3. He's off on that one. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Washington out in front, up by 12. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story. The Rockets making a change here. And it's Houston's ball. 11-point game. So on the floor for Houston. Fresh, he's in at point guard. Also Green out there. And it's Martinez in at the 4 spot. The Rockets with another miss. Caldwell Pope outside. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And it's Beal in the corner. Here's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Wizards lead by 14.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
That's what you want to do. You want to take care of business at home and reward your proud fans. I mean, they did a special job tonight.
Good on the triple.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Boy, this feels like a developing game of one-upsmanship. Love to see teams try to outdo each other like this.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Great game, Prez.
Hey, thank you, man. What's up?
Man, you and Justice really starting to look like a formidable duo out there.
Finally, huh? Starting to click.
You guys are lucky. Usually takes guys a while to find their tag team partner in the league. You know, Kareem and Magic didn't hook up till Kareem's 11th season.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I don't know about all that. We can hopefully build on what we've been doing and win some titles before 11 seasons.
Speaking of you guys, I've been trying to come up with some nicknames. I got some good ones. What about the executive branch?
No.
No?
We got our own thing, man. We have this orange juice thing.
Orange juice.
Orange juice. Yeah. We have a whole handshake and everything. Every time we score, it's like, orange juice. You haven't?
I don't get it, but I like it. I'm going to run with it if that's all right.
That's great.
All right.
Speaking of run, I got to go, man.
All right. Hey, good game again. And thank you for this. This is great stuff.
Thank you.
Trade you off while you in your sleep. Yeah. Y'all show me that nothing's guaranteed. Hey, you two been looking good out there. I've been telling everybody y'all the new duo to look out for.
Yes, sir. OJ, baby. Orange juice.
All day. And look, Ice, I'm telling you, man, we bringing some titles back home to the city. Please believe.
That's right.
You predicting rings already? You think y'all can hang with Steph or King James?
Oh, soon. Very, very soon.
I like that, man. You gotta have that confidence to make it. If they don't believe, then who gonna believe?
I mean, I'm rooting for y'all. Man, I'm just saying, y'all still new to the league, though.
Oh, you over there throwing shade, huh?
I ain't no hater.
You sound like one.
You know what? I apologize. Y'all go ahead with the whole OJ thing, whatever it is.
Yeah, I don't know about the orange juice, the OJ thing. The last person named OJ.
No, look, man, it's just us.
Very unlikable.
Look, we're trying to reclaim the name. It's just us having fun, man. You don't have to analyze it too much.
I'm sorry, man. It's just a horrible name, man. It just
I
makes
agree.
me.
Look,
It's just one of those things that just strikes me. It's horrible.
It's a fresh name, like
Fresh.
fresh squeezed
Fresh
orange
fresh
juice.
shit. Oh,
All right,
very old.
It's classic. It's timeless. Okay.
Okay, it's timeless.
Look. It's not
doesn't
gonna
like
be a
orange
distraction.
juice?
Okay, it's not gonna be a distraction. I can guarantee it.
Hey, that's all I need to hear, man.
That's it.
I wish y'all the best. Orange juice is garbage, though.
Graham, why your chair always empty? Ain't this your place?
Yeah, I like the way I cut around here.
Switch the name, y'all.